The Western Upper Peninsula is filled with breathtaking natural beauty. It may have some of the best ecotourist attractions in the nation. Our project will consist of identifying business opportunities and strategies to create revenue in the Western UP. This project was in conjunction with Michigan Tech's Business Development Experience class. It was a student-led, faculty-guided project funded by the University Center of Regional Economic Innovation at Michigan State University. Ecotourism, as defined by the International Ecotourism Society, includes activities that promote responsible travel to natural areas, that conserves the environment, sustains the well-being of local people, and involves interpretation and education. The objective of the Business Development Experience team was to develop high-level recommendations that will help to improve ecotourism in the Western Upper Peninsula. Our research process consisted of analyzing the project contents of the previous group, conducting our new high-level recommendations, evaluating strategies and business opportunities that are available, identifying possible technological innovations and financial aspects, and finally, figuring out the possible regional economic impact of ecotourism. There were 5 main categories identified for ecotourism in the Western UP. The 5 categories include lighthouses, trails, national and state parks, water and waterfalls, and ski hills. The goal was to develop recommendations meant to impact more than one area of ecotourism and develop sustainable revenues through identifying opportunities with new or expanded features and services. After reviewing the ecotourism categories that are available in the Western UP, we have developed high-level recommendations that will impact multiple areas of ecotourism for each recommendation. These recommendations include improved rental and purchasing of equipment, fee-based tours, improved advertisement of the UP Travel mobile app, and strategic collaboration. Fee-based tours will allow tourists to have guided excursions of ecotourist attractions. There will be package deals of attractions across the UP that encourage tourists to visit more than one attraction. These packages would include attractions such as ski hills and trails. Businesses will have the opportunity to sponsor these tours. Other business opportunities include tours that will incorporate the historical aspect of the Western UP and kid-friendly tours to attract families. Technological innovation. An interactive mapping system would allow tourists to have a better user experience during their tour. For the financial aspects of the fee-based tours, state and local grant funding would help the fee-based tours get started. Once started, revenue would come from the tours themselves. Rental equipment. As for a rental equipment strategy, local businesses and tourist locations would form business plans designated to transporting equipment to customers. The implementation of a website would help allow customers to either rent or purchase equipment ahead of time so that the local business can have the equipment ready at the desired location. By making the business transportable, there are many opportunities for marketing within the area and even promotion opportunities when it comes to implementing new sport products and sponsored races. A possible technological innovation would be the development of a website. This website would make it easier for customers to rent or buy equipment ahead of time, and it will also allow them to leave reviews on the equipment that they have used. A business will then be able to place descriptions of each different piece of equipment, starting how it was used and at what attraction sites. As for financial aspects, predicted income would come from the revenue of selling and renting equipment. Revenue can also be generated by sponsoring races or other events that incorporate the use of equipment. There would be minimal costs when it comes to implementing a website, but one of the larger expenses will deal with transporting of the equipment from the primary store to the different attractions. The Upper Peninsula Travel and Recreation Association has developed a mobile app, UP Travel. This app reflects all the recreational activities and attractions that the Upper Peninsula has to offer. The mobile app gives information about each category of ecotourism, yet it is significantly underutilized. The recommendation for UPTRA is to enhance their advertisement of their mobile app, UP Travel. With improved awareness about the app, it will provide information to tourists to plan and better prepare for a more fulfilling trip to the Upper Peninsula based on their end destination. To further improve the mobile app's benefit, it can be integrated with existing technologies such as other travel mobile apps. For instance, a tourist with a travel itinerary planned for exploring the Upper Peninsula could book hotels for the duration of their trip. If Uptra could collaborate with hotel apps such as Expedia, the UP Travel mobile app will be able to enhance a tourist trip even more. This will enhance convenience, efficiency, and more time to explore for tourists. Improving the awareness and advertisement of the UP Travel mobile app will be fairly inexpensive. Posting flyers in restaurants, hotels, gas stations, and attractions such as ski hills will also be economical. Strategic collaboration. To make this collaboration successful, there needs to be cooperation among ecotourism organizations across the Western Upper Peninsula. This includes Michigan Welcome Centers, MDOT facilities, and other tourist agencies such as the Keweenaw Convention Visitors Bureau and the Upper Peninsula Travel and Recreation Association. The optimal way to boost this collaboration between the ecotourism attraction, activities, and tourism organizations is to develop a system that enables these aspects to be highlighted. This system should be easily accessible to tourists when they visit tourism organization and welcome centers. We recommend developing digitized Michigan Department of Transportation welcome centers. This system could be an interactive kiosk that could be put in MDOT welcome centers. These interactive kiosks will support tourism organizations to work with one another to crowdsource a variety of information regarding ecotourism attractions and activities. Strategic collaboration is all about the cooperation between ecotourism organizations across the Western Upper Peninsula to collectively share information regarding the ecotourism industry of the UP. Ensuring that these centers and agencies are working together to promote all aspects of ecotourism is essential in order for the ecotourism to be a revenue generator for local businesses. The technological innovation for strategic collaboration focuses on developing an improved way to crowdsource information to tourists and ecotourism organizations. This collaboration of information must be done in an interactive way in order to spark people's interest in exploring the UP. This will allow for a wide variety of shared information to be displayed, including attractions, events, business products, and services such as rentals, tours, and transportation. The initial purchase of the kiosk will be the most expensive part of the recommendation. After extensive research, prices varied between $1,000 to $3,000 depending on the size of the screen. As for funding, these kiosks can potentially be funded by grants. Since these kiosks may be placed in MDOT facilities, it's possible they would be willing to help fund the cost of them. Although the kiosk may only seem like a way of crowdsourcing information, it could potentially generate revenue. Local businesses can develop advertisements to promote themselves and attract tourists to their businesses. Discounts given on transactions made through the kiosks may also be an incentive to increase salary and income. Economic impact. The economic impact of following these recommendations will have both costs and benefits. One benefit would be the development of job opportunities across the region with improvements to current infrastructure such as buildings and visitor center. The education of tourists will impact environmental conservation efforts in sustaining the natural resources of the UP. Investments in the ecotourism industry should sustain the well-being of local businesses through increased revenue resulting from higher traffic and repeat visitors. Each of these high-level recommendations can offer potential business opportunities that can provide sustainable revenue for ecotourism businesses in the Western UP. This ranges from renting and selling equipment, to income of guided tours, to sponsored business advertising. In conclusion, we believe the Western Upper Peninsula has the natural resources available for creating a strong business model. There are business opportunities and potential revenue sources highlighted by our high-level recommendations. Our next step would be to approach local businesses to open a dialogue about the potential feasibility of our recommendations.